I'm Camille. I'm a financial advisor here at Harrison Brook, and today I'm going to speak to you about withdrawing a UK pension as a French resident. The answer to this relates to the type of scheme you're in. So some trustees will allow you to withdraw your monies as a non-UK resident. Often this is the newer schemes, so 2010 to present day. The ones prior to this don't often allow it, and as such you would need to transfer out of the scheme in order to access your funds. If your current scheme does not allow flexible access as a non-UK resident, there are two options. Option one is a CUROPS, a qualifying recognised overseas pension scheme based out of Malta. This will allow flexible access. There's a double taxation agreement between Malta and France, so pay out the money gross, you'd report it to French authorities, and it will also allow ongoing management, negation of currency risk, and really take it out of the UK jurisdiction. So in terms of anything that would then happen under UK pension legislation, this would be free of your concern, such as the upcoming budget in March. The second option is what's known as an international SIPP or non-resident SIPP. So your money stays in the UK, the trustees are in the UK, you get the regulation of the Financial Conduct Authority, and you're safeguarded through UK pension legislation, but it's been specifically created for non-UK residents. So, due to the double taxation agreement between the UK and France, by applying for your NT code, which is a nil rate tax code, you can have your monies paid out gross of your UK scheme, and you pay the applicable taxes here in France. That tends to be around 7.4% social, 7.5% income on that initial 25% tax free, and thereafter it depends on your current taxing band that you're here in France with. So there are three key considerations. Structure, so that would be which SIPP provider and which platform to use when transferring out of the UK pension. Portfolio management, that would involve a company like ourselves putting together a portfolio for you to meet your short, medium and long-term requirements. Are you looking for income generation? Are we looking at capital growth? Factors such as these, and currency, of course. We've seen such large currency fluctuations even in the last 12 months. And if your pensions invest in sterling, you're now living in euro, it is a large risk that we'd like to be mitigating. Yes, you can, but you're going to create a tax liability. So as mentioned, the first 25% still has tax due in France of around 15%. Thereafter, it falls in line with income tax. So, you could be paying a huge amount of tax. It'd make more sense to probably do this over a space of 3 or 4 years. Yes, you can by transferring to an international SIPP. You have complete control over how and when you access those funds. So it could be ad hoc, it could be regular income, it could be lump sum. So without the NT code, the first 25% will be paid out gross, still taxes applicable here in France as mentioned, and thereafter they're going to hold back those taxes once you go over the initial tax-free limit, which is 12,500. You then need to claim that back whilst also declaring the funds you've taken to the French authorities and be paying taxes on those. Between 2 and 3 weeks. If the money's in cash, it could be done in around 10 working days. If it needs to be sold down, more like 3 weeks. Yes, you can have the money paid to any account you like, and by using the international SIPP, you can have it invested in euro and paid out in euro, and not have any fees incurred when you receive the money. No, again, this is completely up to you. So what they do is they calculate that 25% at that moment in time. So if it's 100,000, it'd be 25,000. You could take, let's say, 15,000 out of that, the 15%. You wait another few years. Ideally, your money has then grown and you're going to get an increased amount that you draw down. So it's recalculated every time you look to actually take that money out. No, it's not. You incur around 7.4% social and 7.5% income tax. Thanks for listening today. If you have any more questions, please feel free to get in touch or hit subscribe for more updates on Expat financial advice.